I'm gonna roll the windows up here to clear the smoke out of this baby. Holy mackerel. Oh, all right, went a little crazy on the burnout there. We are doing not some normal lap racing, we're doing some straight line racing in the 840 horsepower Dodge Demon. That 840 horsepower is on racing fuel, only about 808 horsepower on the regular stuff you get out of the pump. But maybe the more impressive number, 770 pound-feet of torque, about 2.3 seconds, 0 to 60. But this thing is born for quarter mile, drag racing tires, everything optimized to just get you down the strip really quickly. Of course, as everyone knows by now, a 9.65 second quarter mile Guinness World Record, hitting the trap at 140 miles an hour. That is faster than a Bugatti Chiron. That's faster than a Porsche 918 Spyder. It's faster than any automobile that's ever been produced. And it's a Dodge. $85,000, really something else. And we're gonna go have a little more fun. It's easy for somebody like me to launch it. It's got so many tricks, and it's got a launch control. You can set the revs and the RPMs for when you want this thing to take loose. Just drop a paddle, off you go. And the way I've been launching it is with the trans brake. Again, the first production car in history to have. This is a drag racing trick that goes back to the 1960s. It kind of locks the transmission, locks a pair of gears to kind of hold the tranny, so I can like crank up and kind of preload a bunch of torque and get the engine rolling without having to hold the brake. With that trans brake, I can get on the gas and go. All right, here we go. Even without a clock, a stopwatch running us, it's a hell of a lot of fun. First off, the line lock's gonna hold my brakes, and meanwhile, I'm gonna spin this up to about 60 mile an hour wheel speed and do a nice little smoky burnout here to clean and warm my tires. Gotta get right in the center groove here. Got the line lock activated, brake pressure. All right, there's a button on this dashboard to hit the high octane switch to make the engine run, maximize it on 100 octane racing fuel, which is what we've got in here. And get up to my staging area. Wait for my staging light. Got it. All right. Oh man, go baby, go! Oh yeah. Woo, that was my best run yet, definitely. That was a pretty good hookup. About 135 miles an hour at the end of the quarter. Of course, with the pros doing it, they've managed about 140 miles an hour for that world record run with a 9.65 quarter mile. And it's just mind-boggling to think about a production car running under 10 seconds at 140 miles an hour. This here Dodge Demon can actually lift its front wheels off the ground. It's got so much force. A very compliant suspension, much softer actually to help this thing shift weight to the rear and get all that power down. And when it does that weight shift to the back, if you do it just right, this car actually pops a wheelie. It'll lift its car off the ground for a good 3 feet of travel. People are gonna have a lot of fun in this thing. That is the people who don't just tuck it away in a garage, put a blanket on it and baby it for 20 years. But that would be a shame. That's a waste of this car to speculate on it and be thinking about money. This car is about emotion and fun and excitement. And I think it's a real shame if these are just gonna be sitting there, you know, on some pedestal somewhere. This car is meant to be driven.